Okay, let's see. I didn't have time to clean up the bird room before. The floor. Okay, let's see if anyone checks in. Let's see if my chat's working again. The chat's, oh, there we go. April's chatting. Okay. Phew. I'm like, uh-oh. So I got it. Did you guys hear me say that I got a message from the correctional center in New Jersey? And New Jersey's just like hassling me. And I was wondering if you guys ever get messages from correctional centers. Or is it just me? Thanks for coming back, everybody. Oh, it was a scam? Okay. Yeah, I see you guys. It's working. Hey, Duncan, what's going on? Were you sleeping, you little sleepy? Okay, just nap time. Oh my gosh, you guys. You get calls from New Jersey? I block every time. I don't know anyone in New Jersey. No, it's all these different numbers. Just all these different numbers from New Jersey. They call in the middle of the night and everything. Thanks, Liam. I mistakenly watched the news this morning. They're probably saying, oh, my son is in jail. You are just Mr. Mouthy today, aren't you? Yes. Was it collect? It was a text. First it was a call, then it was a message. I don't know, I was on this. I don't know. Anyways, I listened to the news this morning. It was a big mistake. Big mistake. What do you think, Paul, of the news? Are you nervous? My Canadians. How are my Canadians doing with the news? Local news. Does it stress you out? The Canadian news? You get texts from your order stuff? Top right. Rue, she just runs around this room like crazy. Just the whole thing. Just the tariffs. Just our Canadians. It's like 100 and in BC, we might lose 160,000 jobs. British Columbia, 160,000 jobs. It just in our one province. That is a lot. Is anyone from Calgary here? What the heck was Calgary? Because they're going to be putting tariffs on Canadian goods. In British Columbia, we export a lot of wood and natural stuff. Coco's on my lap. What do you think, Michelle, about Calgary? You guys are going to be fine. Well, what do you guys think of that? You guys aren't going to be affected. The Calgarians aren't going to be affected because they're doing their own thing. If our province is forced into if our province is forced into a recession like that, like, and I was just saying to Brad, thank goodness he's got a job. Thank goodness he's got a job. People won't be spending money. Yeah, anyways, that's all I'll say on it. It just gave me so much stress thinking about it, and I just think, oh, thank goodness Brad has a job that won't be affected by the economy. But my business certainly would be. What are you doing? What are you doing? I always think of pets too. Like, if people can't afford their pets, they can't afford to buy their pets food, and then the shelters are going to get filled, and birds are going to be relinquished, and they're not going to get the vet care. That's kind of where mine goes. My mind goes. This is Second Life. You don't think, yeah, Brad will always have a job, but I mean, it's not like Brad says, we'll just live this year up really well, and then after that, we'll just. But then I get Brad all freaked out. I'm like, Brad, I was listening to the news. What are we going to do about this? What are we going to do about that? Oh my gosh, this, that, and this. What are we going to do? And then so he's like, he's like, he's like brooding about it and all this stuff. And then he gets all wound up, and then all of a sudden we're not buying groceries and all that stuff. Just me. Anyways, it's just a British Columbia thing. It's a province thing. And I think, oh my gosh, what if my parcels? What if they start putting duty on my parcels to my U.S. customers? What are you doing? You like to sit beside me. Oakley's beside me on his carrier. You will have to eat buttons. I think that it's all propaganda. I'm like, sometimes I feel like it's just all propaganda, and it's just some stuff to get everyone worked up over and cause division and chaos and all of it. And the people that post about it and talk about it. Oh, okay, Coco, here. Rue's trying to climb up on my. Okay, Rue. Coco is really mad. Okay, she wants her lap because she's just had a bath. Okay, she just had a bath. She doesn't want to share the lap. Okay. Jewel loves your carrier too. You'd be worried about that too. You saw arrows and hearts. You would you lose your CPP? Why would you lose your CPP? You've already paid it. We are live, and I'm just like, just sitting here, trying not to worry about it, what the world, the state of the world. One of the next guys, in Canada, the guy who's running for the Liberal is, the guy in charge of the Bank of Canada. So I don't know what that means. I just can't watch it. I know, the TikTok ban. I'm not even, the stupid TikTok ban. That's dramatic too. You see, everywhere you see all these, I won't even go on TikTok now, because all you see is people saying goodbye, like they're dying or something. And I'm like, oh my gosh, don't be so dramatic, guys. Nothing will happen. They'll bring it back. I think that it's bad for you anyways. I think TikTok. Yeah, we worry about everything. True, Carla, don't worry. Oh, I'm sorry, Jan. That's awful. Let's just worry about our little birds and our little pets that we love so much. Be thankful they're alive. Now, Izzy's still walking around, almost 13 and a half years old. Hey, Izzy? You were driving? Yeah, U.S. creators make a ton of money. They make thousands on each video. You see some of those young girls that do those thirst trap videos, they make thousands. Canadians can't be monetized on there, though, so I was wondering if they're going to change it. And then everyone's going to the Chinese version of it. Did you see that? And there's all this propaganda that the Chinese version is way better and all this other stuff. And I'm like, oh my goodness, you guys. And then, one more thing. Let me say one more thing about the TikTok ban. The Chinese won't even let their kids use it. What does that tell you about TikTok? Going to bed, Betty? I don't know. I think China doesn't really like Canadians because if there was just like this, one of their citizens got arrested here and detained, and it kind of turned into a big political thing. I think that's why. That's my own personal opinion. I think that's why Canadians don't get monetized. Nothing happened. Oh, my live, after I got a prison call, my live funked. Yeah, they're not. The kids aren't allowed on TikTok, except for like and it's they're allowed on TikTok for like 30 minutes, but it's very restricted. Like they can only see propaganda. Your chat is frozen. I think Facebook is having trouble tonight. I don't think it's healthy. This lady, I know her daughter's into TikTok, and she thinks that she's going to be going to some fancy school in the South, and they're going to do all these fancy things with all their fancy clothes and all their football games and all that, and it because she watches that type of content. Jen, if your chat is frozen, people are saying how sorry they are for your sister. I don't know if you can hear me. You guys look. He's sitting with me. This is where he's sitting. Are you being a good boy, Oakley? Are you being a good little snuffleupagus? Huh? I'm snuffleupagus. Look at those little goldfish wings. Oh my goodness. You guys see the goldfish? There's the mouse. There's the tail. See? There's that goldfish. Or red lizard. What is it? What is it, you little silly? Look. What a beautiful bird. Are you going to go trotting around yelling at me tonight for an hour? Huh? Are you going to go trotting around yelling at me? I bet you are. I bet you are. Did you see the goldfish? If your chat is frozen, go in and out, and it comes back. What are those fish called? Not a goldfish. Yeah, koi. Red-fronted McCoy. Are you a red-fronted McCoy? You've got all sorts of nicknames, don't you? Hey, you're a snuffleupagus. He's so cute. He just loves attention. Oh, I have so much to clean. Coco's on my lap all cuddled up. You're back. I gotta figure out how to get his little nails done. Maybe when I take him in before I do an official adoption, I'll ask him to do his nails. The thing about Oakley is you can't really manhandle a bird that's really arthritic as much because it hurts them. I just finished a great UK series called Wire in the Blood. I'm having withdrawals because I really need a 7th season, but it was so good. Oh, I'm going to screenshot this. Did you hear that? All those people looking for... Lisa's always looking for a good series. Did you hear that? Wire in the Blood. What's it about? Is it a spy show or is it police? Mystery? Don't you love it when you watch a really good series and then it's over and you're so bummed out? Like that's how good. Towel Oakley for his nails? One day, eh, Oakley? One day. I don't want him to think I'm one of those vet people. Huh? Police murder. Oh, okay. That sounds good. Did you guys get it? Wire in the Blood. I wonder if we can watch it here. Oh, it says Dr. Tony Hill is a gifted yet socially insecure clinical psychologist whose practice involves treating serial criminals. You're waiting for the new season of White Lotus. Oh, that'll be good. Some of those. What's White Lotus about? Oh, I love profilers. What's White Lotus about? Is that a chick thing? I need something to make while I'm working downstairs. I need something to listen to, watch while I'm working downstairs. I started listening to that audiobook about the girl who does the dragons in the Dragon Land or whatever. I'm trying to like it. But I find those kind of things are so repetitive. You know, it's like, oh, there's a big battle and there's crisis and then everything's okay. Oh, there's a big battle and there's more crisis. Oh, everything's okay. It's just like, it's the same storyline over and over and over and over. It's on Prime, February 16th. What's it about? I think Brad canceled our Prime. What are you doing? Brad goes on this purging spree where he cancels a whole bunch of stuff. I wonder if Duncan's okay. She's been sleeping an awful lot. Different stories each season. I saw the Dead to Me. Was that the original one from a long time ago? It was so good. Brad and I used to watch it. Or Dead Like Me or something. Oh, you found it on Prime. Dead to Me? So should I screenshot that again? It's on the Acorn app. Screenshot that. Acorn app. I don't know if I should. Is the chat slow? Oh, Dead Like Me was filmed in Vancouver. Was Mandy Patakin or Brad loves that actor. I remember when he first did that doctor show. What is his Mandy Patakin or Pan? We first started watching him when he was on that doctor show. Do you remember that? Who used to watch that doctor show? Oh, White Lotus is a hotel chain, and stories take place in different locations, murdery mysteries with a twist. The original was with Christina Applegate. Dead to Me is different. It's about a lady that kills a guy and then becomes friends with his significant other. This is the current state of affairs, in case you're wondering. Coco, all curled up, warm. Rude, pretending like she's hanging out with the garbage, but she really wants to get on my lap. And Oakley being a little... Look at the koi! Look it. Oh, Chicago Hope. Okay, yeah. Oh, right. Princess and Criminal Minds. Yes, that's right. How long ago was Chicago Hope? That was a long time ago. Oh, you just pulled some baseboard. Okay. Shoot. Go. Go. Look at her skipping around. If you won't let me on your lap, I'm just going to chew up the baseboards. Okay. Go. No baseboards. Brilliant minds. Oh. I love those really smart people. Nothing like listening to, I listen to a lot of YouTube, and nothing like listening to super educated people talk. I love it. Should we show off your baseboards? You did work on Criminal Minds? Oh boy. Were you in the film industry? Are you still in it? Based on Oliver Sacks, a brilliant neurologist who wrote Mandy mistook his wife for a hat and also was a doctor, that movie Awakenings. Brilliant Minds. That's on Netflix. Oh boy, we've got lots of recommendations. Where's Lisa? Lisa, are you getting all these recommendations? We've got 3 recommendations now. You missed them. I already forgot them. Don't touch the baseboards. Coco's like, I'm guarding this lap with my life. Tonight, I need the lap. Don't you sneak around. Oh, hey, no. No, 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 no. There's Skip off. Such a brat. Isn't she a brat? I don't remember them. Lisa, I've already forgotten them. I screenshotted them though. You missed all the recommendations. There was a lot. Oh, Brilliant Minds. That's on network TV. I was in the background, worked on everything filmed in Vancouver from 2003 to 2008. That's like, whoa, 20 years ago. Why did you get out of the film industry? You like to listen while you're driving? You don't, I know, then it feels like you're with somebody. I listen to people talking all the time. Just like not even important talking, just kind of rattling on. Then you feel like you're not alone. You're just sitting with people. Okay, so Zachary Quinto from American Horror Story plays Oliver Sacks. They do a different case study every week. Alexa! Alexa! Oh, she's deaf now. She's deaf now. Alexa didn't finish school, and now she's going deaf. Oh, okay, Alexa, what year was Chicago Hope? Oh, Chicago. Tell me all about Chicago now. Chicago's one of the most important cities. Stop! 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 Alexa, stop! Stop! What year was the TV show Chicago Hope? Ugh. See? Coco, what do you think? That she doesn't listen. Maybe someone else's Alexa listens. You got tired of working in the movie? Yeah, I wouldn't. I did an extra. I was an extra on Mrs. Sawful once. I was an extra on Mrs. Sawful with Diane Keaton and Mel Gibson. I did watch Sopranos. Here, out. Off. Everyone off. I remember that being an extra on Mrs. Soffel. It was like we had to work like 24 hours in a day. And then you get like hours off, and then you had to show back up again. It was freezing. 1994 Chicago Hope. Okay, so we watched it when we first started, when Mandy, whatever the heck, was on there. And so that was that was 28 years ago? 1994. Someone do the math. Am I right? Is that 29 years ago? Yeah, the Sopranos were good, but the ending was a bummer. Can you believe, you guys, 30 years ago? Mandy with the hat. Well, he's got a big TikTok account, Mandy Patinkin or whatever. It's funny because every time I say his name, Brad always corrects me. Always. Because he likes that actor, so he makes sure that everything's right. I feel so old. Jens, I told Jens, I said, oh my gosh, I said something about how old I was to her today, and she's like, what? I thought you were 40. She thought I was 40 still. She always thinks of me as 40. How old do you guys think of your mom as? I always think of my mom as 55. Yeah, time does fly. That's why it's like you gotta just do stuff you've always wanted to do. And I think of myself as 26, always 26. I know, she's 34. But you know how you get stuck in that age? But all of a sudden she realized, hey, wait a minute, I'm getting old. If my mom's that old, my mom's 58. Forever young, eh? What do you think, Rue? What are you going to do? What's the white thing in Kitty's cage? That's her favorite toy. She shreds cotton all day. She just loves that. You're emotionally 6 years old. You always think you're 30? Your mom passed at 71. Well, my mom passed at, I don't know how old she was. Old. Oh. You're getting too old for your age? Me too. Okay, you guys, I gotta go. All this bird poop on the floor, it's driving me bonkers. I gotta clean it up. Your dog tells you you're old as dirt. Okay, I gotta go. I'm gonna go clean up all this stuff. Trying to figure out what to make. You guys never told me what to make. I got zucchini in the fridge. I'm the youngest. Yes, Elaine, I know. It's a hard one. Okay, good night, everybody. Good night, Newman. Good night, Rue. Good night, Snuffleupagus. Good night, Coco. Oh, good night, Duncan. Duncan always rubs her head. She won't let me pet her, but she'll rub her head on toys. Good night, Kiki. Good night. And beautiful Izzy. Good night, beautiful Izzy. We all love you so much. Me too. We all love you so much. You've always been a good girl, haven't you? Her shot is due on Monday, so she's having a rough couple days. Yeah. Good night, everyone. Good night.